sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome tonight. Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. Today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about something that happened, and a lot of black people are not finding that funny, especially black women, because that is a huge disrespect. And that also confirms what black women says, like, Shaisha do not care about black women, and they were not wrong. Gary Owen actually went on his show, and while they were talking, he was like telling him why is it that he doesn't defend black women and all that. And I was expecting Shaisha to speak up, and old man was laughing out so loud, and at the same time drinking. What is going on? And at the same time drinking, right? And I am still waiting for another video to surface, maybe eventually. Probably he was trying to, not be, not to rush to answer the question and all that, because I am still waiting to see another video where he debunked, that was not what happened. He actually spoke out after he said that to him and the rest of it. Because if this young man did not say anything, that settles it. Because I don't see how somebody you invited to your show, right, actually came and was checking you out, and you couldn't say anything. You couldn't defend, you couldn't even utter any word. All you could do was sit there, drink, and laugh. Let's get into this video.
Chappelle, he can't be canceled.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais, he cannot be canceled. Andrew Schultz cannot be canceled. I would think Shane Gillis right now, can't be canceled. Kevin can. Kevin's very corporate.
Right.
Kevin has to be careful what he says.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like someone like Kat and Chappelle, they don't have these corporate deals. Kevin's got to be careful. And I'm sure there's some things he wants to say.
Right.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check.
I
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I need some water on this one, man.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I should have never opened that can of worms, because I know
Don't, Shannon. But he ain't trying to mess up that check. Just like you. You don't defend black women.
You saw how comfortable he was with saying that? It rolled right on now. He said it with no hesitation because he knew he was not going to get checked. Black men that would have checked him and would have stopped him dead in his tracks are a minority. The overwhelming majority would not have said anything. He feels so comfortable with saying that because he know ain't nobody going to say nothing to me. But this is the image that y'all have created. This is the image that y'all continuously curate. And y'all think that nobody is seeing this and that nobody else is paying attention. That's why they know they can disrespect black women and ain't nobody gonna say nothing, because you're not gonna say anything. He said that right to that man's face. As for Gary Owens, I've never found him funny. Gary Owens has one joke, and the punchline is always black women. That's his joke every time. But do you see how when you make people comfortable, how comfortable they get? And for the black men that are watching this, or the ones that are impressionable, the ones that are young, don't be like Shannon Sharpe. Don't play pussy for a check. Y'all are always worried about y'all masculinity. That was emasculating right there. He stripped off, but he let him know in that moment, you ain't tough. You don't do that. You don't stand up.
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure Wrangler's about to call you.
Here's your fucking disclaimer. Not all black men. Now put your hands on your fucking male principal and let's talk about Shannon Sharpe. Because Shannon Sharpe, his types, are the weakness within this community that will very well lead to our demise if we let those types in power within the black community. Shannon Sharpe sat on that goddamn couch, let Gary Owens look him in his goddamn face, while Gary Owens mocked, critiqued, and denigrated black women. And when he was done talking shit about black women, he checked Shannon Sharpe's masculinity by telling him, you don't stand up for your women. And Shannon Sharpe just kept fucking laughing. You think all that shucking and jiving is gonna open the door for y'all to get a piece of the white male patriarchy? It is not. The white man is never going to share his power with you. You will never be his friend. He will dangle that power in your faces, convince you to help him cut the throats of fucking black women, because white men understand the real power in this community lies within our hands. That white man, through time, has convinced some of y'all that we are the reason you're not enjoying the white male patriarchy. The white male patriarchy burns on our bodies. And you are fine to walk in the shadows of the enemy of our people, biting at their fucking ankles in hopes that they will let a little bit of power fall from their goddamn table so you can eat it up, rather than stand and fight for our liberation with black women. You're not a threat to him. You never have been. You are a pawn that he uses against us. Because no matter how much you shit on us, you're still just little boys that we give birth to. If ever there is a fight between the races, that fight will be fought between black women and white men. Because some of y'all out there would rather lay down and die in hopes of being buried with the blessings of the white man than to stand and fight with black women to dismantle their power and distribute it amongst us. Yes, you are the weakness, you imposters of black men.
While we're out here canceling celebrities, let me show you one that I think we should be canceling.
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I gotta take it.
Shay, you let that man get on national TV and tell you that you won't defend black women and that your next sponsorships are going to be Wrangler and John Deere, and you laughed. So he was right. You won't defend us. You're not going to defend us, and you can't defend us because you're going to be canceled. If you think those corporations can cancel you, just wait till the black women get a hold of this video, baby. Shay, I don't even feel sorry for you. I don't even feel sorry for the things that you are about to see happen to your accounts, because you, sir, you are canceled.
Watch this and go fight it out in the comment section.
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
I gotta take it. I need some water on this one.
Yeah.
There you go. See, I should have never opened that can of worms, because I know
You don't, Shannon.
Honestly, y'all have proven to me since 2021 that y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all really do not give a fuck about how people see you, or the fact that society doesn't even respect you, or the fact that you rank last amongst your male peers. And that's why you argue with women. And this is why you're in your drizzle era, and you want to be soft boys and you want women to chase after you. You don't want to work. You don't want to level up. You don't want to do shit. But I'm going to play this clip, and then I'm going to have y'all duke it out in the comment section. But if I was a black man, just generally speaking, I would be thoroughly embarrassed. And I would be cussing out other black men who are talking about drizzle and hard value man, and women needs to be doing X, Y, Z, and it's women's fault. I would be just cussing each and every one of you motherfuckers out if I was a black man. But considering that the majority of you don't give a fuck, oh well, it doesn't even matter, because y'all are cool with being mediocre and ranking last in everything. Watch that.
But he ain't trying to mess up that check. Just like you. You don't defend black women.
And you niggas wonder why women would choose the bear. As a black man watching that shit, I'm fucking disgusted and embarrassed. Because it's you same niggas that will do shit like that will then try to go back and forth with black women about, oh, where were you when I needed your help? Oh, what about men's mental health? When in the spotlight, when on prime time on TV, when you're supposed to support and defend black women, you laugh. And you know, that shit is real life sad. As a country nigga who watched Skip and Shannon faithfully, who Shannon was the only example of a motherfucker talking like somebody where I'm from, who was saying the sayings that our grandmas would say on the main stage and like show that representation that somebody could talk like how we talk where I'm from and make it there. But when you do shit like this, it makes the positives obsolete. In that Amanda Seales interview, I watched you make an ass out of yourself. And not only out of yourself, but out of every nigga who comes from what you come from. Black men, we have so far to go, and we have to hold each other accountable. Every one of us that watched that video, whether it be on YouTube, Spotify, on TikTok, should be in them comments being like, hey, bro, this shit ain't cool. That shit won't right. Because it shouldn't be white men calling out black men. It shouldn't be black women calling out black men. It should be us. It should be us. Rooting for everybody black doesn't mean supporting sellouts.
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean?
I'm in utter shock. I'm not, kinda, but still utter shock. That was so uncomfortable to watch. You let a white man come on your platform and tell you as a black man that you don't defend black women, and all you can do, and your team, because you can hear everybody in the back cracking up. He laughed for mad long. He had to start taking some drinks, sips, because he was mad. I'm sure his pits was sweating, because he just got called out on his platform about not defending black women from a white man, and all he could do was laugh. That was mad disappointing, especially since his last season, his last episode with Amanda Seales was mad disappointing. Uncle Shay Shay, we was certainly rocking with you. We was trying to rock with you, but please clear that up. Please tell me somewhere in that interview you made it very, very clear, not too much on me because I love and defend black women. Please, please, somebody give me another clip telling me that he actually disputed that. Because you can't let somebody come on your platform as a black man and tell you you do not defend black women. All you got is a fucking laugh. Mad disappointing. But not surprising.
Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean?
Shannon Sharpe. Nasty work. For you to allow a white man to point at you and say you don't defend black women, and for you to laugh like a diaphragm laugh, like my side hurt laugh, right? As if this is the funniest thing you ever heard in your entire life. It's crazy to me. I would never allow that situation to happen to me, because that is not so. For a white man to point at me and say I don't defend black women. But it makes sense, because it's been an ongoing narrative that that's what you are. You don't defend black women. You don't like black women. Even though, I have kids with black women, but let's be frankly honest, right? You prop up other women over black women all the time. Without fail, you do that every single time. So for me to see your behavior and the way you allow for Owens to basically call you out, and instead of you taking it as offensive as you should, you just laughed and made it jokey. That wasn't a jokey moment. That should have been real serious. And the interview should have stopped, or you should have edited that out. But that does show that that is your position. Because if that wasn't your position, you would have never allowed that video clip to be out there. Now it's out there, and it continues to confirm the narrative that you don't like black women. I'll leave it as that. Have a great day. Like, share, and comment.
So this is all I got from this, and I already will be looking forward to see a video showing where he was defending black women or saying something nice about black women. And first of all, I want to ask, why was he laughing? Or he laughed so hard, because that really showed something. I am sure that black women already know how Shay feel about them. It's not new, because you all can see what happened during Amanda Seales' interview, not just only that, and some other interviews and the rest of it. he really doesn't care, right? And for him to also show us from this interview, I mean, a white man is the one calling him out that he does not support black women, right? And he kept quiet, drinking and laughing out so hard. That was emasculating, right? Say it again and louder. I really don't understand, really, for real. But it is what it is. Am I going to blame Gary for what he asked? No, not at all. I am not going to blame him. He actually indirectly called him out, right? Telling him you do not like black women. But then he was a little bit condescending about it. But he actually was right, because when he said that, and Shaisha, if he really do care about black women, I expected him to say something, But then that was when Gary realized that Shaisha wasn't going to, because check him out, right? Because if he were to be for black women, he would have done something. But he didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. He laughed it out. He drank on it at the same time, like DJ Vlad too. How they do. And when Gary said that, you all knew Gary was not laughing. It was with a straight face. And him that was supposed to talk was laughing so hard. He is so laid back, really, sincerely speaking. And this is it when black women come out to talk about some certain things. And like the young man said, when black women said they would rather choose bear and all that. And some of them will still be very mad that somebody is going to come to your show and at the same time checking you out, right? Because Gary probably already knew his character or what he stands for, what he does, before he gave him that. So if he were that clean, or if he not, he would have spoken. And like the young lady said, I definitely will be waiting for him to come out to say, probably there was a part of the video where he tried defending black women and all that. But this is really very painful to watch, to tell you that some extent, some people really do not care. And that also confirms the fact that he doesn't care about black women. And it's really very disgusting. Very disgusting. Yeah. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.